What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm back in the building, man. You know what it is. Let me get over here, turn the volume up just a little bit. We're going to have a little talk about. There we go. It's a little better. There we go. Anyway, this is the curious case of LVE. And reason why I'm doing this kind of film, kind of look at it, main reason is because I've been saying about the Cowboys as far as what they've been giving up in the run game. They're giving up an average of 5 yards a carry. They think they're like 25th in the league, and with that, giving up 5 yards a carry, they're 27th in the league overall, giving up yards of 550. And it hasn't. If you look at really the team, it's not like since that really the first game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when Leonard Fournette kind of went crazy. Cowboys have really done good in the run game. They pretty much bottled up Saquon Barkley. He only had one big run. Cincinnati Bengals really didn't have any run game. They shut down Joe Mixon. Excuse me. But when we look at this Washington Commanders game, something that keeps on sticking out to me is LVE's play. And the thing that keeps sticking out to me about his play is that some of the things that he's doing is what has been happening since after his rookie year. Hesitating to the ball, not coming downhill, not being able to shed the blockers, taking on the blocker, and the blocker is basically stoning him at the point of attack. Like I said, guessing the wrong hole and not being physical. It just seems like doesn't want to be physical and play with reckless abandon. So many times we saw back in the day when we saw Sean Lee, when we seen linebackers of that nature be able to see the play, diagnose the play, and make the play either at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield. That's what was legendary. And if you're playing a middle backer or a strong side backer, you got to make tackles and you got to make plays. They want to keep on Micah Parsons free. They're not going to keep him at the traditional middle. They're going to move him around. He led the team in pass rushing snaps again at 21 in this Washington game. So they're going to continue to move him around and find the best matchups, and he's going to continue to rush the passer. So the linebacker play, when those guys, the Bohannas, the Gallimores, and those guys are holding on to their blocks, and there's that crease, he's got to be able to get through that trash and make those plays. And too many times I saw in this game when they had those big explosive runs, when they had a 15-yard gain, a 10-yard gain, too many times it was where LVE could have been and could have made the tackle, and he didn't. And I think that injury, which I'm going to show right here, we'll go to this, and then we're going to jump right in it. Go right here. And get ready to pull this up. And this is what I'm going to show right here on LVE. Now, one of the big things in this, I'm just going to drop off. See, I knew it was going to do that stupid thing, but let me go up here. Anyway, basically talking about his injury when he had his neck injury in 2019 that caused him to miss 7 games at the end of the year, and they pretty much shut him down. It wasn't a major neck injury. It was a cervical, neck stinger type issue, but it caused him to miss 7 games the rest of the year. It was kind of bothering him in 2019. We saw the neck issues that kind of when he had got the brace, and that was one of the reasons why maybe he possibly could have fell a little bit. But some of the things that they were talking about in college that he was having issues with, shedding the blockers. Once a blocker get a hold of him from the second level, guards, tackles, guards, centers, he doesn't seem to get off of those blocks, and they can push him out the way, and running backs can run right off of that seal and make plays. And it happened in this Washington game. So I want to show some numbers right here from LVE. And these are some numbers right here. And I want to go over to, one of the things I want to go over to him is and this is in the run game. Let's get run game. So run tackling play. Where is he at? LVE. You see, he makes tackles, right? You see, he makes tackles, but his stop rate, not a high stop rate. When you see these other guys stop rate in the run game, Ogadazua, Israel Mukamu, uh, not a high number. But let's go over to this tape right quick and let's just see it. I'm just talking a lot about numbers, but let's actually go to the tape and see it. I'm going to pull this up. Sorry, I had this ready. All right, here we go. All right. So here we go. LVE. Let's go back to the tape. Rewind this. Get into it. See, you got LVE right here. Let's see what it does on this play. Right here. Does he come in there, make that play? Just don't like the physicality of what he brings out. And not trying to even diss LVE right here, but these are the plays that we're talking about. Makes a play right here. You see him getting a lot of tackles. I think he like had 8 or 9 tackles in this game, but a lot of tackles were way behind the line of scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage. When you're playing that impactful linebacker, that middle, that strong side, you got to be able to make plays at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage. You can't be making tackles down the line of scrimmage. We saw that with Jalen Smith. He was getting all kind of tackles, but they were way down the line of scrimmage. You have 12, 13, 14 tackles, but were they impactful tackles? Were they tackles that made a difference in the game? And that's what we're talking about. You see him right here. You see he's got the opening right here. He makes the play on here. Still nice gain on the play. Let's see right here. Got LVE right here. This is in pass coverage. Good play right here. People have a high percentage of completion rate against LVE as well, but I think he's not bad in pass coverage. He can actually, that's one of his, I think, strong assets, that he can roll and drop in coverage, especially for his size. You saw how he broke on the ball. His problem is in run defense, and I feel like that's what's hurting the Cowboys right now is his play as far as in the run game. If they don't rectify it, you see him right here. Fell back a little bit, but that needs to be rectified. And as well as we're talking about this, the rookie Damone Clark from LSU is going to be active. They have a chance to activate him within 21 days of him being able to be on the 53-man roster. As you can see, LVE right here. Something to think about. See right here, Nick Martin. He was working on this. Was Nick Martin's first game with the Washington Commanders. This first start because their starting center had went out. So let's see right here how he makes this play. See, he comes right out there, engages in him, and there it is. Like this is the main thing that you always see with LVE right here, not getting off those blocks. For 6'4", 250, 260 pounds. Got to be able to do that. You see that? Let's see what we're looking at right here. That was a little false start. Go to this next play. It's going to be in some pass coverage. This is where they get the blitz, and Gallimore gets the sack. And we were talking about this on the final word. A lot of people gave LVE a credit on this because on this play, but this was more of a scheme blitz right here because the center is automatically going with LVE. That man is going to be open. That guard doesn't have enough time to be able to make that play. So that's just great defense. Great call by Dan Quinn. You see the Carson Wentz doesn't really have any time to go anywhere because they're dropping in coverage. I think Parsons and Anthony Barr clear path to the quarterback. You see what happens. This is another pass coverage play. And like I said, I don't think he's bad in no pass coverage. The problem is when we going against a physical run game or a physical run team. Let's see right here. Once again, not in the play. You see him right here. That center once again, Zach Martin's brother. See it again right here. Now he makes a tackle right there. Now that was a play fake. Could have been a play action bootleg. He probably could have been dropping back in coverage, but I don't know if he had on this play. You see where he drops back. Looks like he misdiagnosed that because of the play fake, but there was a backside help on his opposite side, so he was be able to do that. You see him again right here. Good play by Tristan Hill on this one. He picked that man up. He picked that man up and just walked him back. That's strength. Look at that. Get back there. He just picked him up and walked him straight back. Okay. All right, let's see. We got LVE right here. What's he gonna do? Oh, this is a pass coverage play. Donovan Wilson playing out of his mind. There's Dante Fowler, who we've been loving. We did that tape on him and Dorrance Armstrong Jr. He's just been looking lovely back there. All right, let's see LVE right here. Yeah, see, this is where you got to make that play. This is what we're talking about. So you see LVE right here. This is what we're talking about. All right. There it is for him to hit. There's the seam for him to hit. So he hesitates, and too many times he second guesses himself. Was he thinking the running back's going to cut inside? You got to hit that right there and make the play in the backfield. This is where you blow that play up right here. But because he takes his time and second guesses, like too many times I've seen him do, or he doesn't want to come downhill and be physical at that point of attack, this is what happens. See that right there? See that right there? And this, I think I've seen at least 2 or 3 of these plays that happen with him on these long runs. And that's him supposed to be make that play. It's a play you got to make. You see him right here. Once again, fighting with the offensive lineman, but not making the play. You see him right here. There's a hole right there. He can come in, blow that play up, get off that man. What happens? He's there fighting with him. Other people are making the play, but you at the linebacker, you got to make that play. When those guys are holding those offensive linemen, you got to come in there and make that play. When you got the Gallimores and the Bohannas, that's why they're in there, to keep you free to come in there and blow those plays up. And too many times we saw this, fighting with the linemen. That ain't doing nothing for your team. See right here. There's another one, a quick false step that he took. And what happened? That quick false step that he took, you see him right here? Here comes the ball. That quick false step right there. That quick false step. He took the quick false step because he had backside help. I think there was somebody else on his opposite side as well for this backside help, for that play action boot. But he false stepped right there. Yes, he gets the tackle, but you see where the tackle was. See him again right here. I think it might be a pass or a draw. Like I said, he can drop in coverage. I like the way his size and his you see a man that big and that size be able to drop in coverage. You're excited about that. And we seen in his rookie year, he can snack the ball out there. He can get interceptions. But, man, that run game has got to get shored up because Dallas could be – I mean, their defense is phenomenal. It's a top-tier defense is what I've been screaming for forever, so I'm super excited about that. But they can take it even to a higher level, and how they can do that is they may have to eventually – he got blasted right there. But they may have to eventually supplant him with a Devin Harper, Jabril Cox, maybe Damone Clark. But that the physical side ain't coming back to me. I feel like this is what he is now. You know what I mean? Had a little limp. He had another limp in the game as well. Let's see right here. There's another play where he didn't really make the play around the ball, but didn't really make the play. You see him right here. See what I mean? Here's another. See him again right here. Good play in the passing game, him and Parsons. He dropped to the side, makes the play. Like I said, hey, I ain't trying to hate on you, LVE. I was cool with you coming back. You're on a one-year deal, though, so there shouldn't be a super commitment to you. Maybe the coaching tries to trust you because you've been there and done that. There's a play right here. This is what you really want to see. And I don't think that was a great play, but that's what you really want to see him make right there, being in the play. Here it is right here. That's another big run. Yeah, he gets the tackle. Let's see what happens right here. That was probably a good play fake right here, but still, mixed diagnosing to read. Bar gets peeled off, and then right there, trailing once again. Too many times those are happening. There's nobody on him. There's not like he got hit with a blocker on that play. It's not like somebody pushed him out the way on that play. That's what happened. Now, this is a good play by him right here. Good play. He still got drugged for like 3 yards. And that's a receiver doing that to you. I ain't trying to critique, but you 250 pounds. He shouldn't be dragging you like that. Boom. Should have made that play. But the guy drags him another 3 yards. It's just those little things like that have just been standing out to me about his game. And as I said before, it just seemed like once he got the injury in 2019 with the neck, that physicality and that reckless abandon that he seemed to play with in 2018 is just not there any longer. And I feel like this could be the reason. I don't know if he could be saving himself. I don't know. But it just seems like the downhill playing is not there. The physicality is not there. And I feel like that will eventually get solved. Let's see right here. Let's see him right here. Now they got the Rams coming up, the Eagles coming up. schedule isn't crazy, but they're going to be coming across some more running backs. Derrick Henry's going to be in the mode. Some more teams are going to be in the mix and the fold. They're going to be more running type teams. And as I said before, Dallas got to just be able to shore those things up. And it's not like they're just getting destroyed. Guys are just getting 100-yard games against them left and right. But he is a key if they're going to continue to play him, as you can see him here once again. Gets held, gets stood up. Look, Mukamo's breaking that offensive lineman, but he's getting held up. Mukamo's getting off this tackle, getting off this block right here. He's getting off this block. This man is right over here. And he makes the play. I mean, the cornerback is shedding that guy that's got 100 pounds on him and still making the play. Meanwhile, LVE was over there playing with the guy. That's a good play on that breakout. Trevor Diggs with that big INT. Loved it. That was actually good coverage by LV. Good pressure by Dante Fowler. Those guys were whap. That was beautiful. Let's see right here. Good defense by Malik Hooker on that play. They started doing a lot of play action bootleg kind of toward that second half, try to get some plays off, but that Cowboys rushers is too good. These guys are too fast. This defense is really, really fast. I ain't going to lie. I would love to see some Damone Clark in there. Why not? We were talking about why not. You're playing all these other young guys. Throw them out there. You know what I mean? That was good defense on LVE breaking out with, I believe it was Gibson on that play. He stayed with the Dotson on that play. Good job on all him in coverage. They start throwing the ball more in that second half when they were getting down, so they may not going with the run as much. But when they did do it, they got explosive plays. Here he is on the blitz. He gets peeled up. But even on that, when he got stopped, he went on another blitz and he got blocked. Good play right there. Who was that? Dante Fowler. He need more tick, dog. Fowler needs more tick. But you see how they're exploding to the ball, and it's like he's just, I don't know, maybe it might be me. It just seems like he's slower. Boom, it gets peeled again on the blitz. I mean, he's got one sack this year, but he's not a sack guy. We know that at the linebacker position as well. But once again, when he's blitzing, he's getting picked up. You know, it just feel like you're not going hard, just to me. I'm not questioning like your effort, like you don't care, but it just seems like you're holding back. And to me, other people, when you see this, he's not making those plays. I want to see him in there making these plays. You're not going to make every tackle, but those good to great linebackers, look, not in the play. A little confusion right here. You see him again right here. Like I said, plays good in coverage. That's why I like how he blocked in over that tight end. That was a good play by him. Made Carson Wentz go to a different read because I know he was looking out underneath. See him again right here. Look at that. Another big run. Let's see right here. See what I mean? Right here. There it is for you. That's what I'm talking about right here. It's there for you. Mano. This is for you to blow this play up, right? You should blow this play up right here. It's not happening. It's not happening. And those are plays that cannot happen in the game. You know, those are those momentum killers, especially when you're playing a good team. Once again, just watch. He got tackles, but you see where the tackles he got. They were after the line of scrimmage. They were after big plays. And you see right here, getting peeled off once again, not in the play. That's good defense right there. I stood with the, I believe, running back out the backfield, not giving Carson Wentz an option. Good recognition right here. Staying with the running back, flowing with them. Good blitz out by the Cowboys with Donovan Wilson. Let's see right here. Way to stay with the ball, but even then, just see the hits. It just not physical. That's the word that just keeps standing out in my head. Physicality. See what I mean? This is what I've seen. Too much of that. Too much of this. Like I said, in that passing game, he pretty decent. That run game, just not enough physicality. It's not enough downhill. It's not enough fighting through the trash. It's not enough fighting through traffic. It's going still second guessing, reading the wrong holes, reading the wrong gaps. And like I said, down the line, I feel like when you play those tough teams, that stuff gets exposed. And you're going to have good linebacker play in the run game. And right now, from what I'm seeing from him, the inconsistency, 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's not. But the consistent thing is there's no physicality there. And regardless if you're having he played good, he had 6 or 7 tackles, I'm not seeing the consistent physicality. I'm not seeing the consistent downhill. I'm not seeing the consistent, getting through the traffic, getting through the trash, getting the guys in the backfield, stopping the guys at the line of scrimmage. And I feel like that's got to step up. So we'll see what happens with, Damone Clark. Does he play this year? Do they bring him all slowly? Does Devin Harper ever play? Does Jabril Cox in the fold? But I feel like there's got to be maybe some kind of change or some change up and figure something out. I know he's been with the program a long time, but I think Dallas needs to be a little bit more physical at that linebacker position right there. And maybe they see something down the line. But it's just kind of my thoughts on it. So talk to you soon. We got another big show coming up next week with my guy, Joe Castro. Philly Podcast will be out there in Florida with the live show, Philly Cowboys. We got the